It's that one. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. Yeah, the reason why I immediately did not go to the game is because yeah, I don't want to repeat of whatever happened yesterday. Not yesterday. Was it yesterday? Like the day before that. Oh my god. I was so careful setting everything up. You don't even know. You don't even know. Usually I like rush through my setting up. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's about right. Today. Today not. Mm, 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 mm. The game seems to be working, so let me switch over there in a minute. I'm just gonna wait out the ads because I know that none of these games are like really that long, so I don't want like ad breaks during the game. If I just can avoid that. All of them, Dagon, if I remember right, should be around 40 minutes long, and the Static Speaks My Name should be around 20 minutes long. Um, September, uh, no, it should be like I think it's like 5 minutes only. The game runs for like 5 minutes, so mm, that's why I'm waiting through the first ads. Maybe. uh, every time that I make like a tweet about the fact that I'm going live, yeah, I have to recheck the same tweet so many times, all because every time that I write like live over, yeah, I almost just write liver, and I'm like, okay, sure. But yeah, I'm gonna wait through the first ads and then, well, let me just move over here already and then start the game. That's what I was doing just now. I was like, okay, let me go check the tweet that there is like an embarrassing spelling mistake. One day I will just write liver on it and be like, oh yeah, my liver is purple. If you know what I mean. Also, hi, how are you doing today? I'm also taking this moment to drink. Uh, it's been a while since I played any horror games, and I have so many like this kind of short horror games. So I was like, yeah, maybe today is today. Could probably. I am also doing great. I am very tired, which is kind of a sad thing, but it's okay. Look, it's probably just the Monday. It is just the fact that I like had to go to university or like campus again. Uh, and the weather is terrible, but otherwise I am great. Just a bit tired. Hopefully I will wake up before before the end of the stream. Let me check um the settings while we wait for the ads to pass. Okay, yeah. I don't mind if motion blur is on. Gamma seems to be okay at that. I did already uh move the audio a bit because the game was loud as hell. Please, game devs, I beg of thee. Can you just like not have the game audio at the highest point possible? So that when I open it I will like immediately get jump scared by it. Invert the y-axis, no. Don't do that. Um okay, well I don't have a controller. Can I somewhere see you know, my controls though? I can see controller vibrations, but where's the controller option? Fix the things. Yeah, that seems to be fine. Right is under middle range. Okay. I feel like that's good. I feel like that is. Let me maybe make it slightly bigger. There we go. The ads are a skill issue, okay? Since these games are on the shorter side, I don't want, like half of the game be ads. So that's why I'm waiting through them. Because I can't manually play. I don't think I can manually play the first ad, but they should be over very soon. Very soon indeed. I'm getting like 5,000 notifications about the fact that I just went live on my own phone. Like, yeah, I am aware. It's because I have like, the Discord notifications and Steam being like, hey, Steam? Not Steam. Uh, Twitch being like, hey, you can use this and this. Yeah. You can, you can do something. And then I'm also, as a fun fact, I get my own tweet notifications from like another account of mine. I don't know why I have my own notifications on. Um, but you know what? Hell yeah. Why not? Why not? Also, there's DLCs to this game, so if I do like it, I will buy probably the DLCs and play them this week as well. But so far I don't have them. Because I was like, okay, let me play the free game first. Also, ads are running. Finally. It'll take you long enough. Mm. But yeah, finally, finally back on this grind. I made a notification roll specifically because I got tired of getting pinged myself by it. Yeah, that's kind of like I have the same thing on my server, but for some reason I chose it. I was like, yeah, let me just like take my own notification thing. And now I get pissed every time that I get like 1,000 notifications because of it. Anyway, since ads are finally over, let's fucking go. Dagon. Dagon? I believe it's pronounced Dagon, but that might be again because yeah, I'm Finnish and pronouncing it in a Finnish way. Is a faithful interactive adaptation of H.P. Lovecraft's work, focused on story and atmosphere. You will not find find difficult choices, action sequences, or inventory management here, and movement is limited through processing through location along the plot. Yeah, it's voiced. During the game, you will encounter interactive elements. Some of them will allow you to continue your journey. Others reveal interesting facts about the original short story, its historical background, and the author. Some of the trivia is hidden. In order to find these secrets, focus your eyes and look for the elder sign. So, right mouse. Either my mouse is dying or okay. No, it's just the game. And the game has just really low mouse sensitivity. Or my mouse is dying. It could be both. Oh, I really do like how this game looks though. I That's like most of the reason why I got it. Yeah, I was a really big fan of the graphics and a really big fan of like don't we all? Don't we all? God damn. It is so pretty. I really like the atmosphere. Also, I hope the game audio is good enough. Let me check over on OBS. Okay, maybe it could be a lot higher. Maybe it could be on. My bad. I forgot that it's not on. Yeah. So about that, we're never gonna speak about that. It was not on because that was just talking. Anyway, I am so good at this. I am amazing at this. Morphine. Morphine entered into use in the 19th century and was routinely administered to treat severe pain during the American Civil War and World War. It was also sold without restrictions until. Yeah, I wish it was still. Somebody with chronic pains. I wish it was. Oh my god. Never talk about that ever again. Okay. Morphine became more popular after the inventions of the hypodermic syringe. Frederick Schuner, who was the first isolated the substance originally named it morphium after Morpheus, the Greek god associated with dreams. At the time when Dagon was published, morphine abuse, known as soldier's disease, already posed a big problem in the United States. Fuck. You can read the discovered trivia immediately or go back to them later in the main menu. Turn off displaying trivia if you find that the feature distracts you from the story. It can be changed. No, it's good. Don't worry about it. It's so nice that they give you that option as well. That you can indeed turn it off.
It was in one of the most open and least frequented parts of the broad Pacific that the packet of which I was supercargo fell a victim to the German sea raider.
Lovecraft and the Great War. Dagon was written around a month after the United States entered the World War I. Lovecraft was effectively interested in its cause. He composed many poems in which he gave encouragement to soldiers and commented on the events unfolding in Europe. He tried to enlist in the army, which he mentioned in one of his letters to Reinhard Kellner. I was so bad with names. Some time ago, impressed by my entire uselessness in the world, I resolved to attempt enlistment despite my almost invalid condition. I argued that if I chose a regiment soon to depart from France, my sheer nervous force, which is not inconsiderable, might sustain me till a bullet or a piece of shrapnel could more conclusively and effectively dispose of me. Damn. Also, yes, I know that the guy was an absolute ass, but at the same time, I'm a big fan of like Lovecraftian horror, not because of the guy, but because of the genre. All horror that is like has to do with like cosmic entities and like not something that the human mind can understand. I am a big fan of that like idea, an ideology. But even though he passed the physical exam, his mother prevented him from going to war. She has threatened to go to any lengths, legal or otherwise, if I don't reveal all the ills which unfit me from the army. I am province. The life of times HP of yeah. Also, if I still sound a bit weird, I am still a little bit sick. You know, recovering from it. So excuse me. I'm trying to read through them as clearly as possible.
The Great War was then at its very beginning, and the ocean forces of the Hun had not completely sunk to their later degradation.
Main check.
so that our vessel was
Yeah,
made a
I think the
legitimate
audio
prize,
is
whilst
good.
we of her crew were treated with all the fairness and consideration due us as naval prisoners.
Excuse me. Like I said, that's why I'm also going for just like maybe a couple of hours. Nothing that amazing. The Huns were Central Asian nomads who established dominion in Europe and invaded the Roman Empire in the 5th century. And they were known as brutal, deadly warriors and the masters of quick raids, who also developed powerful composite bows, lassos, and early siege weapons. During World War I, the British used the word Han as a synonym for Germans in order to emphasize their brutality. However, the term originated when the German Emperor Wilhelm II gave a speech to his troops on 27th of July. I'm so bad with years that I'm not gonna even try because I'm gonna like stumble and cry myself to sleep because of that. Before the impact to China. Should you encounter the enemy, he will be defeated. No quarter will be given. Prisoners will not be taken. Whoever falls into your hands forfeited. Just as thousands years ago, the Huns under their king Attila? Attila? Who knows? Not me. I'm so bad at reading. Made a name for themselves. One of them, one that even today makes them seem mighty in our history and legend. May the name in German be affirmed by such a way in China that no Chinese will ever be there to look. The refusal to take prisoners was a clear breach in laws. Okay. I am reading most of them. That's what I'm gonna say because I am lazy. I will read through them if they seem interesting or like important
So
to the game.
liberal, indeed, was the discipline of our captors that 5 days after we were taken, I managed to escape alone in a small boat with water and provisions for a good length of time.
Is there anything else in the story plot? I don't think there is. I am a big fan of the like
When I
style of the
finally
game.
found myself adrift and free, I had but little
Very
idea
pretty.
of my surroundings.
It's very like dreamlike, you know?
Never a competent navigator, I could only guess vaguely by the sun and stars that I was somewhat south of the equator.
Because the water looks so pretty, goddamn.
Of the longitude, I knew nothing, and no island or coastline was in sight.
I will try my best to also not like talk over dialogue, but that's gonna be hard because I wanna yap. I like talking. Who could have guessed?
The weather kept fair, and for uncounted days I drifted aimlessly beneath the scorching sun, waiting either for some passing ship or to be cast on the shores of some habitable land. But neither ship nor land appeared, and I began to despair in my solitude upon the heaving vastness of unbroken blue.
Oh, I was like, wait, what the fuck? I cannot look down, but now I realize. Again, I keep thinking my mouse is like broken, but the game just seems to have kind of a low mouse sensitivity. That's why I was looking for like control.
Its details I shall never know.
Control things, but oh well. Those are things.
For my slumber, though troubled and dream-infested, was continuous.
Yep. That's
When at last I awoke, it was to discover myself half sucked into a slimy expanse of hellish black mire, which extended about me in monotonous undulations as far as I could see, and in which my boat lay grounded some
I love
distance
that.
away.
Yeah, oh my god.
Though one might well imagine that my first sensation would be of wonder at so prodigious and unexpected a transformation of scenery, I was in reality more horrified than astonished.
Understandably, I guess.
For there was in the air, and in the rotting soil, a sinister quality which chilled me to the very core. The region was putrid with the carcasses of decaying fish, and of other, less describable things which I saw protruding from the nasty mud of the unending plain.
So damn, I like the narrator's voice. It's very nice.
Perhaps I should
I'm
not
trying to
hope to
find all the
convey in mere
secrets.
words the unutterable hideousness that can dwell in absolute silence and barren immensity. There was nothing within hearing, and nothing in sight, save a vast reach of black slime. Yet the very completeness of the stillness and the homogeneity of the landscape oppressed me with a nauseating fear. The sun was blazing down from a sky which seemed to me almost black in its cloudless cruelty, as though reflecting the inky marsh beneath my feet.
Reminds me of like Layers of Fear, which is one of my favorite games. I guess that is kind of why I was drawn to it. Continuing with the story. Let me see if there is anything else in the area. Probably not. At least I can't see anything. I am trying to find everything because
As I crawled into the stranded boat,
yeah, when I know.
I realized that only one theory could explain my position. Through some unprecedented volcanic upheaval, a portion of the ocean floor must have been thrown to the surface, exposing regions for which innumerable millions of years had lain hidden under unfathomable watery depths.
It looks so like, it looks so nice. You know?
So great was the extent of the new land which had risen beneath me that I could not detect the faintest noise of the surging ocean, straining my ears as I might. Nor were there any seafowl to prey upon the dead things.
Oh, or a fish. Yeah, I don't think that's a normal reaction to it, but you know what? Yeah. For a fish.
For several hours I sat thinking or brooding in the boat, which lay upon its side and afforded a slight shade as the sun moved across the heavens. As the day progressed, the ground lost some of its stickiness and seemed likely to dry sufficiently for traveling purposes in a short time. That night I slept but little, and the next day I made for myself a pack containing food and water, preparatory to an overland journey in search of the vanished sea
Honestly,
and possible
the mood
rescue.
is very nice. I'm a big fan of chill horror games. Something that is just like, you know, something that I can get through and just focus on the story. And it looks very nice too.
On the third morning, I found the soil dry enough to walk upon with ease.
I might be a bit more quiet than usual, but it's okay. I'm just really interested, you know.
The odor of the fish was maddening, but I was too much concerned with graver things to mind so slight an evil, and set out boldly for an unknown goal.
Really? No secrets here. I thought there must have been.
All day I forged steadily westward, guided by a faraway hummock which rose higher than any other elevation on the rolling desert.
Ooh, I love that. like, everything looks so nice. You know? Oh. Hi, buddy. No secrets around.
That night, I encamped, and on the following day still travelled toward the hummock, though that object seemed scarcely nearer than when I had first espied it.
I'm trying to figure out what creature is that. I guess, like a sea snake? The stuff doesn't look like an octopus. Paying attention to the important parts.
By the fourth evening, I attained the base of the mound, which turned out to be much higher than it had appeared from a distance. An intervening valley
I don't read a
setting
lot
it
of
out in
books.
sharp
I've read
relief
some
from the
like
general
Lovecraftian
surface.
stories, but I don't think I've read this particular one.
Too weary to
So
ascend,
this is kind of nice for me
I
to also,
slept
like,
in the shadow of the hill.
I have no idea what's going on. I can just enjoy the story.
I know not why my dreams were so wild that night. But ere the waning and fantastically gibbous moon had risen far above the eastern plain, I was awake in a cold perspiration, determined to sleep no more. Such visions as I had experienced were too much for me to endure again. And in the glow of the moon I saw how unwise I had been to travel by day. Without the glare of the parching sun, my journey would have cost me less energy. Indeed, I now felt quite able to perform the ascent which had deterred me at sunset.
One problem, I cannot see.
Picking up my pack, I started for the crest of the eminence. I have
thought it
said
would be
that
more
the
of walking
unbroken
simulator,
monotony of
but
the
it's
rolling
okay.
plain was a source of vague horror to me.
It's okay. I am also
But I
enjoying
think
this
my
more than I
horror was
thought.
greater when I gained the summit of the mound and looked down the other side into an immeasurable pit or canyon, whose black recesses the moon had not yet soared high enough to illumine. I felt myself on the edge of the world, peering over the rim into a fathomless chaos of eternal night.
Let's not do that. Let's not look down.
Through my
Please do
terror
not.
ran curious reminiscences of Paradise Lost, and of Satan's hideous climb through the unfashioned realms of darkness. As the moon climbed higher in the sky, I began to see that the slopes of the valley were not quite so perpendicular as I had imagined.
Please do not look down.
Ledges and
Oh God.
outcroppings of rock afforded fairly easy footholds for a descent.
I hate high places. Even in video games. They tend to make me really, they make me very nauseous. Even in video games. So I'm afraid of what will happen in a moment. Yeah, I better listen to the narrator. Is it like too quiet? Because if it is too quiet or something, do let me know.
Whilst after a drop of only a few hundred feet, the declivity became
I tried
very
to set it so
gradual.
that it's like about the same as my voice, so you would be able to, hear it clear. This gotta focus on his speech. Understandable. Understandable. I mean, it is like a very calm, and in a way quiet voice, so I kinda get that. I'm also like reading the dialogue at the same time, so it helps.
Urged on by an impulse which I cannot definitely analyze,
I don't want to read it all
I
out though, because
scrambled with difficulty down the rocks
that
and stood on
seems
the gentler
kinda
slope beneath,
useless perchance.
gazing into the Stygian deeps. where no light had yet penetrated.
Maybe, maybe not. Who knows?
All at once, my attention was captured by a vast and singular object on the opposite slope, which rose steeply about 100 yards ahead of me. An object that gleamed whitely in the newly bestowed rays of the ascending moon.
Maybe this is just the fact that I'm way too much of a nerd. But goddamn, like the rendering on everything and the amount of detail in the environment, I find it very fascinating to me. Like, even look at the stars. Look at the stars, look at the moon. Everything is so well textured and so much, like, there is so much detail in everything. It looks lovely to me. My attention was captured, mine wasn't. Please tell me how you do that. Who knows?
It was merely a gigantic piece of stone, I soon assured myself. But I was conscious of a distinct impression that its contour and position were not altogether the work of nature.
Yeah, like, everything in this game is very beautifully textured. And I especially like the skies.
A closer scrutiny filled me with sensations I cannot express.
What the fuck does even that mean? Scrutiny. I've never heard that word. Stop using fancy words to describe things. I have no idea what you mean by them.
And its position in an abyss which had yawned at the bottom of the sea since the world was young, I perceived beyond a doubt that the strange object was a well-shaped monolith, whose massive bulk had known the workmanship and perhaps the worship of living and thinking creatures.
Thank you.
Dazed and frightened, yet not without a certain thrill of the scientists or archaeologists'
Thank you for telling me, for educating me
more closely.
This word once before, I think. I don't think I've ever heard that. Or maybe I have, and I haven't just, you know, like, paid attention to it. Makes sense, makes sense. No, no, don't make me stretch.
Near the zenith, shone weirdly and vividly above the towering steeps that hemmed in the chasm.
No, that's good. Please. People need to, like, remind me to do that more, because I keep forgetting, and then I'm like, oh, my shoulders hurt. No, I wonder why does it hurt so much to sit here.
And revealed the fact that a far-flung body of water flowed at the bottom, winding out of sight in both directions, like and almost lapping my feet as I stood on the slope. Across the chasm, the wavelets washed the base of the Cyclopean monolith, on whose surface I could now trace both inscriptions and crude sculptures.
It looks so nice.
The writing was in a system of hieroglyphics.
Oh, I love that.
And unlike anything I'd ever seen in books.
Ooh, that is so nice.
Consisting for the most part of conventionalized aquatic symbols such as fishes, eels, octopi, crustaceans, mollusks, whales, and the like. Several characters obviously represented marine things which are unknown to the modern world, but whose decomposing forms I had observed on the ocean-risen plain. It was the pictorial carving, however, that did most to hold me spellbound.
The style of the art. Oh. So nice. Hello. How are we doing today? Dagon contains many themes and storytelling methods that Lovecraft developed in his later works, such as telling the story through carvings at the Mountains of Madness, the Nameless City. I believe that is something that I have read. The migraine. Please remember the rest and drink water. If needed, go to sleep immediately. The migraines are ass. Journals and character notes, unless emerging from the ocean or fictional beings and deities based on real life events and mythologies. It is also considered the origin of the popular Cthulhu mythos. Some Lovecraft's other stories also conclude a manner similar to Dagon, but let's skip the details in order to not spoil the ending. I loved they had to skip that. It's like, oh yeah,
plainly visible across the intervening
we
water
can't
on account of
tell
their
you about it
enormous
yet.
size were an array of bas-reliefs whose subjects would have excited the envy of a Doré.
Yes, that is indeed the origin of the Cthulhu myth, which was part of the reason why I really wanted to play this game. A painkiller, water, and sleep. Yes, exactly.
I think
That is the way to go when you have a migraine.
To depict men, at least a certain sort of men. Though the creatures were shown disporting like fishes in the waters of some marine grotto.
I don't know if this helps you, but sometimes when I do have a migraine, I tend to listen to just freaking white noise. Kinda, try to get rid of the annoying feeling and make it so that I don't feel like throwing up constantly.
Or paying homage at some monolithic shrine, which appeared to be under the waves as well.
Yeah, do go rest.
Of their faces and forms I dare not speak in detail, for the mere remembrance makes me grow faint. Grotesque beyond the imagination of a Poe or a Bulwer.
I love this style of art so much.
They were damnably so beautiful human in general outline, despite webbed hands and feet, shockingly wide and flabby lips, glassy, bulging eyes, and other features less pleasant to recall. Curiously enough, they seem to have been chiseled badly out of proportion with their scenic background. For one of the creatures was shown in the act of killing a whale, represented as but little larger than himself. I remarked, as I say, their grotesqueness and strange size, but in a moment decided that they were merely the imaginary gods of some primitive fishing or seafaring tribe. Some tribe whose last descendant had perished eras before the first ancestor of the Piltdown or Neanderthal man was born.
Look at the detail. Again, yeah, I'm too much of a nerd to play any sort of game, it seems.
Awestruck at this unexpected glimpse into a past beyond the conception of the most daring anthropologist, I stood musing whilst the moon cast queer reflections on the silent channel before me.
Queer reflections, you say? God damn. Gay-ass reflections. Love that. I know what the word means.
Then, suddenly, I saw it.
Okay. Yeah, I know what it means, but it's always so funny when, words that have very much changed, that are kind of main meaning when it comes to talking come up in the original, way. Original, usage and way. Every time it happens, I giggle a little because, I am, after all, a giggle shooter. Nothing more.
With only a slight churning to mark its rise to the surface, the thing slid into view above the dark waters. Vast, Polyphemus-like and loathsome, it darted like a stupendous monster of
I was told
nightmares
it doesn't have any jump scares.
About which it flung its gigantic scaly arms, the while it bowed its hideous head and gave vent to certain measured sounds.
You think?
Of my frantic
It would take
ascent of the
less to make me
sloping
mad.
cliff, and of my delirious journey back to the stranded boat, I remember little.
I think it would take me way less to make me just like go mad. Painkiller taken, hell yeah. Take
I believe I sang a
ibuprofen.
great
Let's
deal
take
and
ibuprofen
laughed
together.
oddly when I was unable to sing.
I mean, I can't right now because I'm gulp. I have already taken my meds.
I have indistinct recollections of a great storm sometime after I reached the boat. At any rate, I know that I heard peals of thunder and other tones which nature utters.
Is it making me a little
only in her
nauseous?
wildest
Yeah.
moods.
But it's okay.
When I came out of the shadows, I was in a San Francisco hospital. Brought thither by the captain of the American ship which had picked up my boat in mid-ocean. In my delirium, I had said much, but found that my words had been given scant attention.
Oh,
Of
I
any
love the
land
atmosphere.
upheaval in the Pacific,
Oh, I
my
am
rescuers knew nothing.
such a big fan of the atmosphere and everything. The way it changed and all the music, just like, ah.
Nor did I deem it necessary to insist upon a thing which I knew they could not believe.
Oh? In defense of Dagon, Lovecraft released a series of 3 essays. Defense reopens, defense remains open, and final words, later published as a collection named In Defense of Dagon, in which he rebunked a series of criticism directed at his works. Some notable quotes: "I paint what I dream, and I will let the public settle the rest amongst themselves." Mr. Monday asked if the ransom word ransom detail? Who knows? Of Dagon, I will give it, purely and simply to reproduce a mood. Its object is the simplest in all art portrayal. The physical horrors of war, no matter how extreme and unpredictable, unpresented, not predictable. I don't know why I read that as that. Hardly have a bearing on the entire different realms of supernatural terror. Ghosts are still ghosts, and the mind can get more thrills from unrealities than from realities. In the essays, Lovecraft touches upon the topic of atheism, materialism, and quest of truth and love of science. I remember reading about like some of this. Lovecraft was a prominent figure in the world of the amateur journalism. He started publishing his own journal called The Conservative, which included political and social commentary, poetry, short stories, and literacy criticism written by him and other authors. Howard was skilled wordsmith, but also took criticism to heart, which resulted in his decision to step away from writing poetry and concentrate on weird. A moment, I need to drink. My throat is fucking me up. Weird fiction again. For the first time since his teenage years, Dagon published in. It's one of the short stories written during the period. In this example, extract from the Constitutive. Alright. I am not gonna read all of it. Since, as I said, my throat is fucking me up, it seems, when it comes to reading. Had to leave the kitchen too much light, pitch black room and cause Paris better. It is, it is. I thought I would be able to read already because like I've
Once
been
I sought out a
fine, but
celebrated
immediately when I try
ethnologist.
to read, my throat just like starts closing up because of all the speaking. So I might not read everything.
And amused him with peculiar questions regarding the ancient Philistine legend of Dagon, the fish god.
The style really does remind me of Fear and Hunger. Not Fear and Hunger, what? Layers of Fear. Wrong Fear. Too many fears, too many types of fear. Oh? Dagon. Ah, Dagon. So I've been pronouncing it wrong. Oh, well. Was the main deity of the Philistines, worshipped throughout the Middle East as the ancient god of the fertility crops. In Hebrew, the word Dagon means common noun for grain. The ruler of Agrad, Mesopotamia, chose him as a patron saint for their war conquests. He also appeared as the judge of the dead in Assyrian poems, and an underworld prison warden in one of the Babylonian texts. He is often mistakenly taken for a fish god due to the wrong misinterpretations of his name, as in Hebrew the word dag means fish. In H.P. Lovecraft's works, Dagon is an underwater deity ruling over the deep ones, a humanoid race with fish traits that reside in the ocean. He's worshipped by a secret cult named the Order of Dagon. Merry night. Good night. Hope you rest well and feel better soon. Your migraines can, they can fuck you up so bad.
But soon perceiving that he was hopelessly conventional, I did not press my inquiries.
No? August Derleth was an American writer and anthologist. He also befriended Lovecraft and published many of his works through his company, Arkham House. I'll throw. You wanna cry? Understandable. It will be fine. You will make it. But go to sleep. Go rest. That is basically the only way you can get through a migraine after all. I'll throw. I. I'll throw. She got there. Funny you said that like immediately when I started drinking. This is orange juice. What I got here is Dagon. A very random game. A free horror game that I found one day when I was just looking for something to play. Also, how are you doing today? Although he greatly contributed to the popularization of the author's works, after his death he is surrounded by numerous controversies. One of his most questionable decisions involved introducing the good versus evil doctrine. Derleth was a devout Catholic. How the fuck am I so bad at speaking today? The Cthulhu mythos, which contrasted with Lovecraftian's view of the world and his approach to cosmic horrors. As a result, the author's works are often misunderstood and misrepresented in today's culture. It is also worth noting that Lovecraft was never really interested in creating mythology, and the term Cthulhu mythos was coined by Derleth after the author left the mortal plane. Ugh, reading is not my thing today, it seems. I'm so good today, mate. I managed to get voice. Get a person install leak. My day would not be better. You poisoned another poor soul with that game. The marketer. Lovecraft's attempts to find a job. You can't say that. No finding a job here. Anyway, we're influenced by advice he received from a friend. Among others, he started freelancing for marketing magazines, where he would write announcements and commercials. Feel free to judge his copyright skills for yourself. Copywriting skills for yourself. From an ad, the Curry's Woodwork. Curry's Woodwork embraces both the usual horror game indeed, that's what I'm saying. Structural. I hate that word. I hate every single word there. I don't know why I'm struggling. Mostly because my throat still feels really weird because I've been sick. So, you know. And the calaverous contrivances of the building one permanent future, such as bookcases, dresses, buffets, and cupboards. Every model is conceived and created with purest art, brightest scholarship, and mellowest craftsmanship to which an energetic enterprise can command, and made to conform. Why is this so hard to read? There are so many big words. Stop using all. I am stupid as shit. Each particular type of home, the cost considering the quality is amazingly low, and trademark on the individual prices prevents any substitution by careless constructors. I don't think I like managed to get a word from that. Yeah, I am not great with big words. Horror games indeed. Otherwise it's been just like mostly very chill and mostly just very nice. It looks really pretty. Now what would you... There's nothing here. Oh well. Yeah, well, indeed.
It is at night, especially when the moon is gibbous and waning, that I see the thing.
We're back here.
I tried morphine, but the drug has given only transient surcease and has drawn me into its clutches as a hopeless slave. So now I am to end it all, having written a full account for the information or the contemptuous amusement of my fellow men.
Lovecraft. Lovecraft hated tobacco. Anyway. Even though he used to smoke. When he was 12, in order to look and feel like an adult in his correspondence with his friend Reinhard Kleiner, he claims that he quit as soon as he started wearing long pants. He also had a very strong opinion about alcohol, as evidenced by his letter to Celia Brown. As for the matter of drinking, I have never tasted intoxicating liquor and never intend to. I have a strong aesthetic disgust at anything that which blunts or constants the delicate nature of equipoise of the evolved human intellect and imagination. Drinking excited my personal repugnance, hence I don't drink. Let the herd do what they will. I am rather in favor of prohibition of one antisocial force as well as many other. Honestly, yeah, I don't know if I would drink even if I could. It's like, of course I can't, but I don't know if I would drink even if I could, because at the same time I am scared of the idea of like
Often,
not being able
I
to
ask
control my
myself
own
if
mind
it could not
in a way.
all have been a pure phantasm. a mere freak of fever as I lay sun-stricken and raving in the open boat after my escape from the German man-of-war. This I ask myself, but ever does there come before me a hideously vivid vision in reply. I cannot think of the deep sea without shuddering at the nameless things that may at this very moment be crawling and floundering on its slimy
Made
bed.
so well. It is made so well.
Worshipping their ancient stone idols and carving their own detestable likenesses on submarine obelisks of water-soaked granite.
That's horrifying to think about.
I dream of a day when they may rise above the billows to drag down into their reeking talons the remnants of puny, war-exhausted mankind. Of a day when the land shall sink and the dark ocean shall ascend amidst universal pandemonium. The end is near. I hear a noise at the door, as of some immense slippery body lumbering against it.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Don't make me go to the door.
It shall not find me.
No.
God, that hand! The window! The window!
Hand. Oh! What's just that? What a lovely ending. We hope you enjoyed the immersion. Yeah. There's also the DLCs, which I might buy at some point, but not right now. Anyway, that was the first game. I thought it was gonna be a walking sim, but at the same time, I'm not mad. I feel like that is a good first game for today. As I said, we're gonna take it very chill today, so. I mean, it is a good experience for the story itself. Let me switch over here. I am a big fan of like Lovecraftian horror, so I do enjoy anything that has any. My bad. Any elements to it? No. Let me open up the second game and edit some things. Anyway, the next game is once it opens, that is, the static speaks my name. Which does, yes, it does have a category. Screen resolution. Can I just have like the highest? Here we go. And now let me open this. Alright. Yo, it's one of these games where you can't have anything else but it open. Well, yes, you can have something else open, but like on the same screen, you know. It will just close itself automatically. Let me turn down the audio. before we even exit, before we even go to the game. Because if I've learned anything from video games, it's that the audio is always too loud when you start them. Anyway, it is working, I believe. So, what's the walk mouse to look around, E to interact, right click to zoom, and E to begin. I might play even some other games today because I know this has the playtime of like 20 minutes. Or maybe I will just yap. Oh, I can move. How the fuck did they get like a migraine into the game? Named Jacob Aaron Hodge. Age 31. Method as restricted by hanging. As do I want to engage with the migraine? Oh, yeah, I do. Aesthetic speaks my name. Today will be a better day. I know nothing about this game. Other than from what I heard. Like what I've heard. That it's very nice and atmospheric as well. Jacob. Yeah, I understand why people were like, oh yeah, it's a great game. This is great. This is amazing. Yeah, we got the shrimp. You know what? Yeah, hell yeah. Anyway, objective was to use the bathroom. Where is that? The same painting. Well, it's all just the same painting. Is it this? Not yet. Okay. The mouse sensitivity. Okay, well, you could have told that happens. Okay, give me a moment. I thought about like, okay, let me see if I can change the mouse sensitivity in like settings. So I hit ask, and the game just closes itself. Apparently, if you do that. So give me a moment. I'm gonna open it back up. Best game ever. I know, right? Shrimp. I just wanted to like, you know, turn down my mouse sensitivity because it was a lot. Okay? It was a lot, but apparently it just closes the game. Which sure, that's great. It will be a better day. Today will be a better run of this game. Or something. Anyway. Shrimp. Use the bathroom. I completely missed that last one. We're back here. At least we can always come back to shrimp, it seems. Cause like, look at the way that it's like my babies. I love that. Oh, I love the shrimp. I also love how they look like they're, you know, already de-shelled. Shrimp being cold. If there's all just books about shrimp. We wrote this mountain. What's the last you can eat? Kind of raising the thin children. What? Making Spanish impostor. Not waving, but drowning. What books do you have? Empty woman. Okay. interesting books, interesting collection of books indeed. Now let me go find the bathroom. That's my babies. Oh, you can't unew. Mayorstown. I see. That's out of TVs. I kind of like forgot that this is a horror game, and now I don't want to leave the room with the shrimp. Ah, found. Was it necessary to show this scene? For once I want the game to just have like a, you know... Are we not gonna flush? Are we really not gonna flush? Okay. I'm not. And not wash our hands? Okay. Okay. I'm not one to judge. Go eat breakfast. Sure. Again, I'm not one to judge. I don't care what you do. You can't open that. Right? Oh, I can. I have a feeling you like this picture. The proposed setting of the painting, but where? The Bahamas are huge. I see. Split shadow in infrared. Shadows don't naturally develop in single source. Possible optical magnetic disturbance. Black and white. To do from hidden door to save room. Have a lock on my door fitted so I can use the house key. Glue down light and upright books. It's annoying when they fall. Make books look casual on the shelf so people aren't suspicious. This is too formal. This is good. This is so casual it looks fake. I see. Blown up and scans of the original. The 7th leaf is dying leaf, possibly biblical. Here we have 9 of this judgmental. It is no accident, but what does it mean? He is an extension of the 7th day, the Lord's day. You were going insane, my guy. That sky, revealed by scan. Yeah, painter's signature found. You were going so insane. Signature is too sensitive to infrared appear in high contrast. You know, I can't say anything because this is how I used to study paintings when I like was in art school and I had to repaint something. And when I did art history, I would study paintings like that, so I can't really say anything. But at the same time, I kinda can. Could it be man-placed? If so, what are the implications? Mom, I guess I'm supposed to write a note. I don't want you to blame yourself. And with Dagon, I'm so sorry I had to leave you too. Please don't be angry with me. Did the painting make you go that insane? Or is this like... Oh, come on, you can wash it. I'm trying to read everything I wanna see. Police and new disappearance of local painter. Team so special delights. I'm trying to read through everything, you know. Still empty, I guess it's shrimp again. No! No! I don't want to do that. Why would you make me eat the shrimp? That's not what I want either. Open circuit box. All electricity goes to our guest in case of emergency. I see. Grocery list. Food, light bulbs. I have forgotten 3 times, please. Please remember, please. Do I need more paint? Did you paint painting? I guess I painted. Awful game they make you eat the shrimp babies. Exactly. I guess like I painted this? But why would I be studying my own? No? Did I paint it or not? I don't think I painted it. But why do I need more paint? And why are you so obsessed with it? What do you mean, I guess it's shrimp again. What if I don't want to? Eat shrimp! No! No, don't do that! I mean, I love shrimp. I am a big fan of shrimp. But look at them. Was that really not enough? Eat another shrimp. Chat online with friends. You just ate your baby. Chat online with friends. Oh. So I assume the computer. Why would you do that? Use computer. Of course. Hi handsome, how are you doing? Oh, okay. Neither of these are a great response to that, but you know what? Say you've embarrassed everyone who believed in you. Say you can feel the atoms in your body waking up. I have embarrassed everyone. Don't tell me that. No. This is an average conversation between me and my friends, by the way. And I'm just saying. Yeah. It's exactly how our chats look like. And I'm just gonna say, most of the time it is me being like, I hate everything that has happened to me today. You know, we're just gonna continue with G. G is a good letter, I guess. Yeah. You know, let me just... Great call, buddy. Great call. Let me just, yeah, go clean the microwave. Interesting. And dude, that is exactly how it is like to speak to you. What was the objective? I missed it. But that is how it is to speak to you. It's like, okay, well. Can't even close the door. Let me close the door. Okay. What was it again? What was I supposed to do? I'm just going around. Nah. Ignore me. Not yet. What do you mean not yet? Ah. There we go. Yeah, hi Shrimp. I'm so sorry that I ate two of you. Yeah, I feel so bad. Yeah, what did I have to do? I missed my objective and now I'm kinda lost that I don't know where to pull it up again. Because the last time I tried doing that, the entire game just like closed itself. You have keys. Can I no go in there? Yeah, I guess not. Okay, the game is like about 20 minutes of playtime. No, it is not if you give it to an idiot who does not know where to go within the first 5 minutes or something. I electrocute the man in the cage. I'm sorry. Have I missed something? We couldn't find the clip. Oh? And what is Twitch doing again? Yeah, I guess I have no other options. Return to your room and let your body rest. Yeah, I'm sorry for whoever I electrocuted. I didn't have any other choices. I'm gonna leave the cockchair to be. If I can do anything else than that, that is. Can I just stare at the shrimp? Yeah, you know. Like, I really cannot interact with anything else. I guess I should have warned. Well, then again, how would I would have known, to be honest? Again, I have not done like any research other than just kind of looking and like, oh yeah, this is this and this thing about this game. Like, oh yeah, there's the playtime. But apparently, the game has a lot of suicidal themes. So if you do not like seeing that, I suggest you look away for the next couple of moments, because sadly we cannot interact with anything in this house. But we can stare at the shrimp and the paintings. I'm gonna go to the painting room again. I wanna see if there's more notes that I missed. I'm now interested in this painting. Color variant Blood Moon. I am trying to understand if it's Hand of God, Lines of Influence. All I can tell is that this guy really wanted to study this painting, it seems. Study or try to make it perfect. But yes, it seems the game has suicidal themes, so please. I don't think I have other choices here that I can make. Please look away if needed. That's all I'm gonna say. I thought it was gonna be a black screen again. Are you gonna explain the story at all? Oh? So there seem to be different victims. Okay, I'm just gonna go in order, I believe. Or was that just it? Oh, okay. Oh, oh, oh. The music is original, I gotta give them that. I'm from eating the shrimp babies. Yeah. From what I read, I did not think of. Okay, and the game just closes itself. That was an experience, all right. That's all that I can really say about that one. I don't know what I was waiting for. But it somehow was not that. Anyway, rip shrimp. I'm more sad about the shrimp because I did not really get this story. Mm-mm-mm. September 1999. 999. Oh, gee, that's the. There we go. That is the last game, probably last, that we are going to be playing. Let me just edit all the info. I do. Wait, no, I do have one more game that I have not downloaded yet, but we could maybe play it. The milk is out of bag instead of a bag of milk. One. I'm switching the title constantly for the reason of so that it's easier to see the specific game that I'm playing. Can I have my model back? Okay, there we go. Finally. Now let me open up this one. Yeah, hopefully this one opens up like a normal game. When it opens. Graphics quality. I'm just gonna go with like medium. Play. Hold on. Do not start the game yet. Hello? Hold on, I'm trying to get the next game working. There we go. Okay, this one I know a little bit more about. It is only 5 minutes, but it's supposed to be like a you know, VHS tape. So it's a kind of a found footage. So yeah, and that's why I was really interested in it. Oh, oh, it just starts immediately. Oh fuck. 18th of September. Oh, more birds. I know, a lot more bottles and more birds. I really hope these are just pictures of like one of the devs' birds or something. It gave me no like no nothing, no way to like interact with anything, and also I don't know where my mouse is. Oh, my mouse is on my other screen as I'm playing. What the fuck? Oh, oh, I hate that. I don't like this game anymore. But it's only like 5 minutes. You can take it. No, I cannot. I am just very confused about the fact that my mouse is on my other screen and I'm like scared of doing anything. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. Yeah, so I don't want to be in this room anymore. That was the true jump scare. That was the true jump scare of everything. Did you moves? Goddamn. I am not sure if I wanna. This is fucking me up so much that my mouse is like on the other. I'm trying to do something in the game. But my mouse is on my other screen, and I'm like scared of moving it, because I'm like, what if I suddenly click something and, you know. Yeah, I don't want to be in this room. Where is the door? Please let me go. Please let me go. Mm-mm. Yeah. Jack Baker? Is it you? It's a world that I can think about when I think about chainsaws as weapons. Fucking... Yeah, okay, and it just closes itself. Well, I was told so. I'm a big fan of the VHS type kind of like look of the game, but I did not know it will get that graphic so fast. Do I have any other games that I can also play? Because I'll be honest, yeah, I thought it was gonna take me longer. I thought like Dagon was gonna take me so much longer. Because it was like approximately like 40 minutes long. But you know, it might take you longer, and I was like, okay, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Do I have anything else that I could maybe play? Or should I just chat for a while? Yeah, I'm not gonna be live for a long time today because you know, I am tired from school. You know what? Let me just yap for a while. Let me just like talk about who knows what. Maybe I'll work on some graphics even on the background. Mhm. Yeah, promote on. I don't know how smart it is that I will be. You know what? No, no, not yet promote on. Okay, I'm gonna play still something because that did not take me as long as I thought it would. I have an idea what we can play for a bit. I can also yap while at it. Something that is a bit more lighthearted compared to these games. It's something that I've talked about playing at some point. Where is it? It's something that I bought some weeks ago. The candle. I I love this game. I love this game so much. So let me play through this. Well, not through. I will not be able to get through this game. But let me play this while I yap because I'm really bad at just sitting here and yapping. Um, mm, 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 mm. Let me. But there we go. There we go. This is one of my favorite games, unironically. Warning, also, I don't give a fuck about feedback. I will not listen and there will never be another patch for this game. I don't care. That is like the best thing about this entire game. As a game like a game dev student, I can appreciate that. Alright. Is the audio too loud? Or is it? It is too loud. It is so loud. Is that maybe better? Yeah, I don't believe if I remember right, there's like no voice acting. Subtitle. No, wait, there is. Subtitles on. Resolution. Yeah. Yeah, alright. We're just gonna play this as I talk about who knows what. This is such a funny fucking game. It's great. It's great. No. Put it back on. Anyway, I might not be streaming that much this week, even though I would love to, because I am really busy. Also, I am gonna go away for the weekend, so this might kind of be the only stream that I do this week. Well, not the only one. I am planning also to stream tomorrow if everything goes like I want it to go. How to play? Watch the as the meter bounces back and forth. Watch as the meter bounces. Shut up. First thing like Look at the set. Mm-hmm.
I brought my pet whale today, but I don't know where he went. I lost my pet whale.
Okay. That's great. But yeah, what do I do? Oh, almost. Anyway, like I was saying, earlier, I'm gonna be going away for the weekend, so it is very unlikely that I will be streaming this week a lot. Maybe like 1 or 2 streams. You are so loud. Also, this is like overstimulation paradise. Just so you know, that's why I'm having a hard time talking while playing this game. Why did I choose to play this game? I don't know. It's funny. It's really funny, okay? I hate the frogs. Anyway, let me explore some more. How to play? Alternatively, smashing the keys W and S. Shut up. From here, what are going back and forth? Repeat the first of your ballon,
The worse
to
his
win.
friends became, the more bitter his hatred escalated. Every day, they were beaten up so badly. He lost half of his face. His eyes were swollen.
I don't know what I'm doing.
And he was covered in bandages.
W and S is like the keys, that's evil.
Was beyond words. And every time, it seemed like they could just keep going.
Ow.
But the punishment would just get worse.
Shut up.
In to buy some bread. He didn't
What do you
listen
mean?
to her. He didn't seem to care. Then one day he walked right into her room. She screamed and then ran
I'll take
out
fun snacks for the
screaming.
whole lot. Yeah, I don't have coins. Yeah, I'm broke. Hi. I don't know why we're talking about tickling children. I mean, I am not talking about that, but which is the meter bounce? Back and forth. Click this at the power. Yeah, out of coins. What do you mean these take coins?
He screamed.
Yeah, what do you mean I should have been good at the video games? Yeah, how to play? Yeah, I'm out of money again. Again? Already? Not enough money. And don't require it to enter. Oh yeah.
On the wall. And all of my friends.
How did I... Where did I have to go again? I have no memory of anything when it comes to this game. I'm trying to find where I have to go. Yeah, out of coins. Yeah, of course. Can you throw a child in this? I don't think I can sadly throw the children. I think I should be able to do that. I saw the clip. What are you so judging about it? blocking an entrance. I'm trying to find the castle. I'm trying to find the castle where I have to return the candle or whatever. Unfortunately, I am so lost right now. Can I get run over by a car? If I just walk here? You know? Ironically, I really love how this game looks. It is great. It is so crusty as a game. Unfortunately, I'm very lost again. Probably open my advent calendar. Yeah, I still have not bought an advent calendar. I'll go and do that. I mean, not after the stream. I won't be leaving my house. Oh! Danger, no trespassing. No, I don't care.
My thanks, good sir. I am the Count Gerald Robertson. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
You're on my way.
I understand that my present form may be eerily shocking to you, but please relax your senses and allow me to tell you my tale. In life, I was the master of this estate. I came from a long line of tradesmen hailing from across the Atlantic. My father left me with meager assets which I, after discovering alternative business strategies, was able to forge into a booming enterprise.
Finish this game because it's very annoying, as we will see in a moment.
My estate's staff grew in jealousy and conspiracy. Influenced by my cunning steward, they plotted against me in secret. One night, they dragged me from my chambers and down into the bowels of the manor. Within the wine cellar, obscured by my rack of prized vintage, they dug me a clandestine grave. I was killed, murdered, sacrificed, abdicated. In a Kabbalistic ritual, my body was laid to rest.
How many different ways are you gonna say it?
Filled with a melancholic rage, refused to fade into the beyond. Please, stranger, I beg of you, enter the manor and grant me a proper burial. Take me on your expedition and, upon fulfilling my request, my fortune will be yours. But please,
the game is the
take care in my deliverance.
Candle
This
wink.
flame holds the essence of my soul. If the flame is lost, so shall I be.
No thanks.
The halls of the manor.
Yeah, I know. If the candle burns out, I lose the game.
Before you venture forth much further, I must explain this to you. Before you can enter the crypt which holds my rotting corpse, you must first search for the lock combination my servants used to seal me away. I imagine you won't be able to find the whole thing at once. The blasted schemers probably scattered its parts all over the place.
I can't see anything in this game.
The best of luck.
It's so dark. I'm just waiting to be jump scared. Alright, anyway, if I run the candle burns faster, just letting y'all know. Oh, nice painting. And also if I take too long, the candle will burn out. I'm not sure if there will be jump scares. Yeah, I hope not. Yeah, I'm bad with them. I got money. Hell yeah. And some tickets. Oh, you know that I have a candle, I could enter the prize store. Did I go and enter the prize store? No, right. What? Which was? How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? Yeah, I'm lost and I can't see it because it's very dark. Yeah, I'm gonna get jump scared in a moment. Help. Help. Oh, I've been here. It seems. It's a wall. Yeah, I will so get you. I can't even run away from this guy. Ah, I can. Yeah, hi. That was not as scary as I thought. Anyway, my candle burned out. Can I still enter the prize store? Can I buy a new candle? Oh, yeah.
Where did you get that? Howdy there, Chief. You here for yourself or your kid?
And just me, yep. Yeah, I'm here for myself, try having some fun sometimes, bozo.
Alright. Well, let me know if you need anything. I'll be right here.
I think that the whole thing is that I can't buy another candle, by the way. The barter pass, how it works. Like any other cool prizes in the shop, barter pass prizes can be bought with tickets. Prizes can be all bought, which means you have to buy the previous prize to unlock the next one. Oh hell yeah, I got a new candle skin. Not enough tickets, okay. Plastic skull, I don't think it is. I don't have tickets, I'm broke. Yeah, I can't even buy a cool sword. Also, I can't do anything in this game anymore because, you know. Yeah, I mean, I could play the, funny games. But otherwise I can't do anything because, you know, my candle burned out. No, you cannot relight it. One coin. What one game shall we play before I generally just start yapping and fucking around? Hi. How to play? Press A and D, the spin your card. Press W to, I love how I can... I'm not going there anymore. Love how I can tell what they say.
I want candy! Give it to me now!
Okay. Wind up your throw by moving the mouse around rapidly in a circle. Click to release. You know what? What the fuck did you say to me? You know what, hell yeah. Not enough money. Yeah, I would have go back there. But again, there is no reason for me to go back. Because I don't have my candle anymore. Is there any other secrets that I can find?
A big wooden hammer fell on one of his friends and knocked him down as well.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go explore. I'm gonna go see how far the map goes. Well, I thought. Anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry that this is a bit of a shorter stream and a bit of a nothing burger because I'm just like playing through a bunch of very obscure games. Sometimes you need that, you know? There are days when you just want to play through the obscure games and not think about anything. Can't even run anymore. Have I lost all motivation to like live or something? I can see lights in the distance. Yo, hell yeah. I knew it wasn't worth walking over here. Taking all this time. Okay, never mind, it's just loops, huh? Oh? Staff only? Yeah, I look like a staff. Okay. Yeah, I'm a staff member. Yeah, I swear. Where do I want? Oh! Are you okay? I thought that was like a giant rat or something. But it's a guy in a banana costume having a mental breakdown. I don't like your face. I don't like it. What do you mean I'll play? Okay, sure. Is this... Are we just playing 21? No, oh no. We're playing cards. You know what, hit me. 14. 21, that would be like... Under 6, there's not really a chance that I'm gonna get under 6. Fuck it, hit me.
House
Oh.
always wins, pal. Get out of here, you fucking loser!
No.
Get out of here, you
Aww,
fucking loser!
okay. Yeah, I wanted to play more card. Where do I get more money? I want to play cards. I should just escaped. Fuck. I don't think you can win in that game, by the way. If I remember right, it is indeed house always wins rules. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me? You know what? Let me just continue exploring. Like, why not? Yucks. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was so worth. I'm sorry. Doing schoolwork. Yeah, I made it out from the same way that I came in. Well. Let's be honest, it's probably gonna be playing Ponytown. I don't think there's a way out of here. I have hiccups. I'm going back to the dogs. Hold on. There we go. He just left. Nyt tomorrow I haven't even tried to read on it. Makes sense. You know, I think that's enough for today. Fuck. Hold on, I'm trying to get rid of these hiccups. We're not going anywhere. Anyway, let me just. Why would quit just immediately? Okay, sure. Close the game. Well, since the game is decided to close itself, can these hiccups please go away? I'm not having fun. Anyway. Fuck. Give me a moment, I was just gonna. Okay, okay, finally. It might be over. It might be over. Oh, great. Ah, anyway, now I can finally talk. Ah, I was cursed. The game cursed me. This has been a bit of a nothing burger stream, but honestly, I just want to play some video games and exist. It's been a long day. I had to do 4 hours of coding. You don't understand it. Even 4 hours, that's too much. That's way too much. For once, I understood what we were doing, and I was able to follow for the time that I actually wanted to pay attention and follow. That is, and mostly because it was just like fucking drag and drop, uh, planning that we were doing. So I was great at that. I was absolutely amazing at that. And then I just again started reading the Yellow King. That has become a habit now. Every time that I have coding, I just read the Yellow King for some reason. But tomorrow I'm gonna see if I can stream. If I can, I'm probably gonna do a quick art stream, do some do some like graphics maybe, or perchance work on something else. But um yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I can't promise anything. I am going to be really busy this week. I'm going to have to like work on a bunch of different school projects, including I have to make a video or a sort of a trailer for the game that we have been working on, because this week we will be presenting them and showing like what we made and everything. So yeah. And then on, because like tomorrow I might stream. The day after that, most likely not be able to stream, and uh the day after that also most likely not be able to stream. Maybe I can do something Friday morning, because I have nothing on Friday other than I will be leaving. So uh, I most likely won't be streaming this week. I will be taking a break without my own consent. But after that, I will be back, and most likely after after this week and like the weekend, I will be able to stream much more often again. That's kind of why I just wanted to do something chill today. Kind of just play something, have fun. To get confused by video games, it seems. Because like I said, no idea if I can stream this week. But I will be working at a model in the background of everything, and yeah, if follow Twitter for more updates on that. No, I will most likely be going. I'm gonna go to the shower and Yeah, probably gonna play Pony Town with you guys again. So see you there, I guess. I guess indeed. Uh, well, let me see. Following. Um. Mm-mm. Okay. Sadly, no one that I know seems to be live. I mean, a lot of people, but again, these are like people that I do not know at all, so I'm scared of writing them. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna go now. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching me suffer through weird ass games. I will see you guys. Hopefully, hopefully for one more stream this week. But for most of this week, I will be offline. I will be taking a break without my own volunteering. But yeah, thank you for being here. I will see you someday. Goodbye. No raiding anyone because I can't find someone to raid. So, bye bye. I swear to God, the fuck is Raki is killing me. It is killing me. Not so high. Okay. I forgot my mic. Did you guys know that I'm really tired right now? I'm gonna go. Goodbye.